Hi guys, I'm Kelissa Bass, the author. I'm now officially an author, and I am so happy. Anyway, I know you've probably seen from some of my posts that I'm really happy now, and it's a kind of surreal experience to have to go through, and I'm really happy. And this kind of gives me a platform where I can start doing videos and connect with my followers and my friends so they can know who I am. And I'd like to actually delve into why I wrote my book, and not to say what the book is about per se, because it uh, will be finalized in about 3 weeks. So I'm really excited. I have my proofs and I'm reading it. I did find a couple things in there I need to fix. So it's a good thing there's a proof to read, and but I'm just so happy that it's finally done. And there are a lot of things that I am currently uh, getting out of the way and dealing with. So um, I want to just say thank you for everyone who supported me over the many, many years that I've been writing this. I mean, I started, whew, I probably think like this is 2015, so I'm thinking like 2007 or maybe before. I mean, I wanted to years ago, but I just didn't have the courage to do it. And you know, every it seemed like when I started to do it and write it, I got threatening emails and uninvited calls, people who were voicing their opinions about, you should just leave it alone. You should just let it go. Whatever happened, happened. Just let it be. And I just, you know, I've never been a person that just kind of went along with what other people said I should do. I've always been one of those type of people that if I feel it's a good thing or a right thing to do, then I'm going to do it. And people that know me know that I'm that way. So I try to think about, what people are going to think. And in the end, it really didn't matter what people thought, because if you were that concerned about me, what was going on in my life, the things that I was dealing with, or the things that I ultimately had to deal with because of my past. And, you know, there are some things that I had to deal with, and I wrote about them because there were things that, growing up in Ypsilanti. Ypsilanti is pretty much known for the girls who get on YouTube and fight and, do other distasteful things. But here am I, this person who was in Ypsilanti and can remember, when I left, when I came back, the things I went through, the things I dealt with, the domestic violence, the abuse, like so many crazy things that happened right there in little old Ypsilanti, and I really hope that with my courage to write and tell my story, everyone has a story, and it's your decision. If you want to write and tell your story, it's also your decision if you don't. And understand that I will give you that respect. I don't feel like it's anything or anybody's business to say whether you should tell your story or whether you should just say forget it. At the same By the same token, let me express my feelings about what I went through. You know, and I'm saying that to people who feel like they have to make comments about she shouldn't be doing this or she shouldn't say this, that, and the other. I'm sorry, in my view, when I allow someone to do the things that they have done to me, whether it's child abuse, domestic violence, the wrongs that I feel like people have done to me, And I decide that I want to write about it. I want to say, this is how I'm feeling. This is what I'm dealing with. This is the best way for me. Respect me enough to understand that this is how I'm dealing with it. It's my life. It's my life. And who better to tell my story than me? And if you don't like it, or you feel like, she shouldn't be doing this, then by all means, I'll read my book. It's fine. You know, this is just how I feel. And, like I said, it's a platform for me to get to know you and for you to get to know me. And by all means, when you read the book, ask questions. If you want to know questions, I'll do a chapter by chapter. There's 24 chapters. So I'll do a chapter by chapter and say, what was going on then, how I felt then, what really, you know, I feel was pertinent to me bringing out the story, in reference to who the characters were, and I'm pretty sure a lot of us who grew up there and went through the abuse that we went through. I mean, there was abuse, molestation, killings. There were just things that were going on there that that I feel you're not supposed to talk about. You're pretty much just supposed to be like, well, I was there, it happened, now let it go. It just doesn't work that way for everybody. And for me, it didn't work that way. There were literal things I had to deal with on a mental state. And, you know, my next book, I'm going to bring out more. What didn't come out in this one will come out in the next one. And so there are three that I'm going to continue to write about. And so I feel like I want to use this time, because I'm so excited that I finally published my first edition. I want to use this time to, like I said, connect with my followers and people that support me, to actually say, or let you know, or let you in on who I am, because I'm a really reserved person and I don't really talk. One of my biggest supporters, she says, when you were a little girl, you were quiet and you didn't talk to people. The thing about that is you don't know what I was dealing with. So it was like, this, excuse my language. No, I'm not going to say that. This stuff is crazy. It was crazy. And so I had to find some kind of way to deal with it, and say, um, how can I deal with it? How can I deal with it? And for so many years, I tried to figure that out. How can I deal with it? How can I deal with it? On top of trying to deal with other things too. And in my next one, it'll delve more into, like, after I left there, the things I dealt with as far as the domestic violence and, just different people I came in contact with in my life. And so I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for everyone who supported me. Um, and by all means, I want this to be a starting point for somebody else to say, I'm going through this secretly, but it's okay for me to tell my story. Who better to tell your story than you? And I do say this. This was a government monitored, licensed establishment for over 2 or 3 decades. And this stuff was okay. This was okay to let happen, to go on. I'm not okay with that, because you affected my life and you affected my child's life who was there. You affected so many things, and then when you want to leave, it's like, uh, wham bam, thank you, ma'am, for all the work and the money that you made for me. So it's pretty deep, and without me getting into the book, I can't do that. I kind of have to dance around some of the stuff, but you'll read about it. And I would definitely do a chapter by chapter. I would love to do that. I would love to do it Skype or on Google Hangout, so people could talk. We could talk and collaborate. And so, by all means, follow me. Go to Kelissa.bass. I get a lot of likes on my regular page, but my fan page is Kelissa.bass, and that's where I want to try to get everyone to go to so I can build that page up. But I really thank you guys for supporting me. I mean, I'm so happy. I'm happy because I feel uh, liberated, if you will. I feel liberated. I feel finally it's out. I can breathe, and without me getting teary eyed, because that's how I'm feeling right now. I really want you guys to, take the time and get my book. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and just stay tuned. Stay tuned with me because this will be an exciting journey. I love the journey. I love the journey. I love what I'm doing. I love the context I'm making. I mean, I may not say the context that I'm making. I'm making some really, really good context, and it's really nice. It's really nice. It's really like this could be a movie. With the context I'm making, it's really good. I like it. I love it. I'm excited about it. And when I go out and I speak, I talk to domestic violence victims, child abuse victims, girls who just need to hear, you know, in an effort to make sure that you don't follow the same path, and to help someone else who is actually going through it or have gone through it. So I'm excited. I'm excited about the journey. Please follow me, like, subscribe, comment, and just take this journey with me. It'll be exciting. I'm so excited. So thank you guys for listening to me, and I will talk to you soon.